Berbice top students provided with laptops by Public Service Minister and persons with disabilities gifted with computers and robotic kits. The details of these and other stories in today's news. It's Friday, July 5. Berbice top students were today presented with laptops by Minister of Public Service Tabita Sarabohali. The minister also pledged to provide additional support to the students whenever they may need it.
11-year-old Chindra Ramdali of Copper Primary and Power Etowar of Cumberland Primary School, who share the position of top students for Region 6 at this year's National Grade 6 assessment, are extremely proud and overjoyed with their success.
I'm feeling really great. Everything had been so good for me since I heard the result. I feel really great because I don't have a computer.
I feel very happy.
Minister of Public Service Tabita Sarabohali today visited the Region 6 top students not only to award them with laptops but to offer government assistance in recognition of their performance.
We saw that the students put in a lot of work, and the top students would have put in a lot of work, and they are now successful. And when in seeing and hearing of the news of Vicky Etwaru, I thought it best to come to Berbice to visit him, to get him to understand that the government recognizes his achievements, and to congratulate him for all the work that he's put in spite of the circumstances which currently exist for him and his family at this particular point in time.
During the visit, Young Power informed Minister Sarboa Ali that while he is happy to have the government's support in his future endeavors, it is his decision to attend Berbice High School as opposed to Queen's College, a decision Power's parents stand by and the minister agrees with.
He has chosen to stay at Berbice High School instead of going to town. I think he likes Berbice, and I think it's also not a bad choice. Berbice High School is a good school, and once he remains focused, I think he can do well here. He doesn't have to be at Queen's College to do well. That is my perspective on the issue. And so as he stays here in Berbice, the government will be willing to assist him in ensuring that he becomes a doctor. That is his current dream.
The minister is committed to assisting both students in achieving their goals. For now, Power's parents are basking in his achievements despite recent struggles.
I feel proud that, he did so well, and so intelligent people perform and get the answer.
We are very grateful for the visit, and nothing like this ever happened to me before. So it's really something good, very thankful.
Neola Damon, InfoHub.
On Friday, the InfoHub team visited Essequibo and witnessed the celebration of a school, CV Noons Primary, and the region following the recent success of top student Venetia Lal.
CV Noons Primary School in Anna Regina, Essequibo Coast, has reclaimed its spot as top performer of the region. Formerly the Anna Regina Primary School, CV Noons was renamed in honor of former headmaster and Minister of Education Cedric Vernon Noons during the early 2000s. Noons was credited with the transformation of the education system. This year, CV Noons has produced the top performer of the National Grade 6 assessment. Venetia Lala, bubbly 11-year-old, is the only child of her parents. At her school on Friday, students and teachers were jubilant. The sixth graders were saying their customary goodbyes, affixing their signatures in each other's uniforms. Venetia was part of all the excitement, a celebration, she said, after hard work.
I've been studying 7 years for a National Grade 6 assessment. It all began when I was so little. So I did study hard. Well, my schedule was I wake up at 6, I go to school at 8, my mom comes to see me at 12, I go home at 2:30, I go to lessons at 3, I come home at 6, I go to dance class 6:30, and I come home about 7, and I study for an hour, and then I go to bed at 8.
But despite her busy schedule, Venetia's mom said her daughter has made time to give back to the community. This simple country girl refused her father's offer to attend a private school.
She's jolly, she's happy, she's a happy child. She loves to be part of public arrangements, no private arrangements. Because like I would have told earlier that her father had wanted her to be part of the public school facility. The private schools. But she said no, it's a no to that. She wanted to be part of the public schools.
The school's performance at this year's examination could certainly not have been possible without the input of Deputy Headmistress Miss Bindawati Ketwaru. The acting head said she took the grade 6 Hibiscus students under her wings when they were in the 4th grade. The potential she saw was great.
We would have came back here with our own experience, myself and other teachers, and we have decided to work hard, to apply what we know, to ensure that this school becomes successful.
The success of CV Noons can be credited too to the efforts of the region's education department. Regional Education Officer Nicola Matthews said the school was the hub of the Ministry of Education's Gifted program, which targeted students with special academic abilities. CV Noons had 4 students in the program, who all placed in the region's top 10.
I think the reason why we have seen such improvement is because of the input of the Department of Education. On numerous occasions, we will visit CV Noons and have discussion with the teachers and to show them how important it is to work together for the benefit of the children. And I think the teachers have listened to us, and they've been doing that. CV Noons was also one of the hubs for our maths camp. And I can tell you the teachers were coming out and they were very supportive. So it was no surprise to me that they're in the top 10, but I can tell you, I was very, very, very happy that they are placed in the top of the entire country.
Venetia's classmates, including her best friend Gavasha Sindhar Paul, secured the coveted top spots.
Well, I feel very happy to achieve Queen's College, and to get that school I worked very, very hard. I studied late at night, and I would also be studying with my father. He would be asking me questions random from books. And I also played a little because my mother told me that if I played and if I did work and I didn't play, I could become a dull girl.
I feel really relieved and happy since I have waited for this results for a long time. I worked really, really hard, and I studied late at nights. Took a lot of extra lessons.
I revised a lot of books and I tried my best.
The excitement has spilled over into the community. Kamalawati Ramesh, fondly known as Auntie Muda, has been selling in front of the school for over 2 decades. She was overwhelmed with emotion when InfoHub spoke to her.
And I am proud of the school. I am very happy. I'm happy because I know the child. That's the reason make me Yes, I am very happy because I know the child of the school and she going to the same Mandiri going. So I am proud of she.
Other Essequibians feel equally happy.
I feel happy because the student lift up the Essequibo, and I feel happy about it. That I would always encourage other children to just focus on their education.
Most people spend quality times with their children because they want the children to become somebody great, because education is better than silver and gold. When you have education, you can go anywhere and achieve some great work. As a family, you spend quality time with the kids.
The parents of the girl from CV News, I can't really remember her name. I think they ought to be proud, and I think that other parents should take example because mostly parents, they really depend on teachers alone to do the job. But I think learning should start from home, should begin from home, and I believe that when these kids come from school, parents supposed to partake in homeworks and assignments and this stuff, help motivate their kids so that they could, be successful.
Minister of Business Himraj Rajkumar visited the region on Friday to award top performers of several primary schools. A former student of the Suddy Primary School, Minister Rajkumar said he was extremely proud of the performance of the region, particularly CV Noons.
I am very happy because this is not the first time Region 2 would have produced the top student in the National Grade 6 examinations. We have had several in the past. So we've been doing good. I am really happy to learn that out of the total of 536 marks, our student got 532, matching with the student from Region 4.
CV Noons gained the top place at the National Grade 6 assessment 11 years ago. Yogita Prasad topped the country with a score of 558 marks. This year, it is Phoenicia's turn. Whose will it be next? Reporting for InfoHub, Alexis Rodney.
Still to come, construction of houses for Broad and Lombard Street residents will begin soon. And on Small Business in Focus, we meet a teacher who is transforming the lives of her colleagues and students. Get the details after the break. Stay with us.
Are you ready to embark on a truly epic adventure to an undiscovered corner of South America, where some of the most spectacular natural attractions are unveiled within a beautifully diverse landscape? From the wetlands and savannas to the ancient mountains, magnificent waterways and lush enriching rainforest would provide a vast playground for some of the most exotic and breathtaking creatures on the planet, including many of the world's giant species. This untouched land of mystery and wonder serves up an exclusive experience for travelers. So are you ready for a new, awe-inspiring adventure? Welcome back to nature. Welcome to Guyana.
Welcome back. After more than 30 years of unfavorable living conditions, residents of 17 and 18 Broad and Lombard Streets, Georgetown, can now live comfortably. This was made possible through a collaboration between the Central Housing and Planning Authority and Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated.
On Thursday, Minister within the Ministry of Communities with Responsibility for Housing, Annette Ferguson, along with the CHMPA CEO Leland Saul, turned the sod for the project set to commence in August. Some of the recipients shared the relation.
I want to thank the Food for the Poor, Housing, the CEO, and everybody else who gave me with a free house. It means a lot to me and my family, my relative, and everybody else. They help me a lot.
I feel really nice, I'm now seeing something going for me. I feel so thankful to the Minister for Housing, thank Food for the Poor, I thank my President Ranger Bad, and I thank God for everything.
Minister Ferguson stressed that this initiative is part of the coalition government's commitment to improve the living standard for all Guyanese.
So today, you who would be benefiting from this, you should be happy. Because as the CEO rightfully said, our government wants to see people move from slums, from swampy areas, and I'm happy that we will be constructing, 3-feet buildings.
The project started in July 2017 when residents were required to relocate following a court order by the Gonzalves Company. The government immediately stepped in to bring relief to the residents. 6 families who lost their homes by fire in March of this year were placed on the priority list. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
On this week's Small Business in Focus, we meet 27-year-old Kenesha Best, a teacher and new mother. The enterprising young woman started her own venture, Classroom Creations, that assists both students and teachers.
Kenesha Best has been teaching for the past 7 years, and she recognized the need for and the importance of teaching aids both in the classroom and at home, and started a business.
Classroom Creations was basically created so that we could help teachers and students. We provide teaching aids, learning aids, even learning aids for children, because we want to create a print-friendly environment.
Kinesia customizes books and teaching and learning aids according to the requests made by the customer.
This is our customized workbook I'm working on for a student. It has the alphabet, practice for alphabet, and at the end they write a word that goes with whatever letter. It also has numbers, months of the year, and days of the week. Parents request different things, as I said, in their child's workbook, so whatever they request, that's what I make.
The young teacher brought her plan to fruition with some aid from the internet.
I went online and I found this app that allows you to create the dots. You know, teachers sit every day and we dot the book, so the children could learn to write their names or even numbers. So instead of them dotting, we create that with the child name, customize it to the child's name, numbers, days of the weeks, whatever teachers want dotted in that book, we create it.
Bess operates her business from home and caters to many parents and teachers who request her services. She can be contacted on her Facebook page, Classroom Creations, and on telephone number 592-274-0245. She also does free delivery in Georgetown and in Linden. For InfoHub, Natasha Smith.
That's all for today. Connect with us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube. Much more news is on our website, dpi.gov.gy. And pop over to Instagram for the latest photo updates at DPI Guyana. Your bridge and water reports are up next. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Goodbye for now.